This is the official trailer reaction for The Old Guard 2 from Netflix, starting right now.
How are you doing?
I'm at peace.
Didn't look that peaceful when you were throwing that guy out the window.
What?
Listen, sometimes quick is better than subtle.
For centuries, I've watched you fight to protect humanity while forsaking your own kind. I will destroy you and everything you stand for with a power you can't even imagine yet.
Who is she?
She is the first of the Immortals. She knows your histories, your relationships. I am scared of what she is capable of.
Booker, how do I find her? You and your friends don't have much time left.
Do you think she knows that I've lost my immortality?
Nothing that lives forever.
We're playing right into her hands.
I don't have a choice.
One day you'll understand. Every minute is a step towards death.
Then you're coming with me.
The old guard. So
Don't.
interesting. It's not directed by Gina Blythewood, man. So
Disclaimer, I hadn't seen the first one.
you haven't, man. I was one of the most surprising Netflix actioners who was legitimately good for Netflix.
Okay.
So and it was by the same director who did Love and Basketball. So
Going back.
so and she went on to do the Woman King with
Right.
Viola Davis. So yeah, it's a sequel to that. I don't know, sequels on Netflix don't do as well, but we'll see. So they're trying to. Did you get a sense? Do you know the mythology behind this and what this is all about?
So I heard about Immortals in like it's a 2 minutes 30 seconds long. I think somewhere in the middle, it mentioned Immortals, and I was like, oh, and I kind of leaned in a little bit because at first I just thought it was assassins or somebody, and that opening crazy Netflix style action. It's not like Hollywood style action. It's like Netflix Hollywood style action.
We coming through a window. Well, I'm shooting the guy. The parachute.
I'm shooting. I'm rolling. He's going out the window. My friend is rappelling down in this weird static shot. It's just, it's not bad. I laughed because it was entertaining and different. I liked it.
What did Leonardo say? When you had assassins, you got my attention, but when you had Immortal, you got my interest. So, yeah.
Okay. And they're Immortals. What?
Say that now? Yeah, it's a whole premise that these warriors they don't know. They're always kind of like soldiers or warriors from the past, and they first get killed. They find out that they're immortal, and they are compelled to defend people. I don't know what that means. It's kind of still, it's that it's not based on a book or another TV show or something. So it's that Hollywood made up mythology world building. They build it as they go along. Yeah, so they're immortal, but only until Tuesday. Like, what? I thought they were immortal. Now all of a sudden she gotta die. What happened? So anyway, so it's kind of, they're trying to build this world up, with this sequel, as you can tell. But so from a branding standpoint, I thought it was a good brand. Still early days for it, but obviously you got Charlize Theron. Man, she's been acting these actors have been acting a long time, man. She was acting when we were in college, man. Golly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh my goodness, man. What was that? The Devil's Own or something? She played or whatever it was called, something about the Devil's Workshop, but she was in that. But anyway, so she is, doing the whole thing, and then you have the bride, Uma Thurman,
right?
The bride from Kill Bill, Volume 1 and 2. So she's doing her thug thizzle out here with her sword, doing her thing. Yeah. So they out here on the top of a mountain going to battle. So, this thing, and it's coming out July 2nd. So they're doing this whole. Netflix is trying to take over our July 4th, man. They did last year with Alex. Did you see Beverly Hills Cop 4 that came out last year?
I didn't want to watch that.
Yeah, man. It was so memorable that I can't remember any scenes that. The only scene, it was a general sense of that these folks are old. That's all I got out of that, man. So we'll see. And then Happy Gilmore is coming out. So, but yeah, Netflix is trying to own these holidays, and so we'll see if this gets some traction out there, man. Just like Extraction 2. So my grade is, I would say, I would get as a B+ because I think solid brand, Netflix. You got two. I mean, let's be honest, at this point, the old school action female leads that they're both, and both their movies, golly, man, I think when did Kill Bill come out? That had to be like 20 something years ago. Golly. So Uma Thurman is like 2003. Golly, man, that was like 20 something years ago. So 22 years ago. So yes, these actors, man, I guess they think they're going to be acting like killing and fighting, sword play, and shooting folks in the 70s and 80s, huh? Is that the plan?
That's the plan. And you know what? What'd you say you gave it?
I gave it a B+ for marketing.
For the creative side of it, B-. And it's saved by the fact that they're kind of pushing this Netflix style. And what I mean by this Netflix style, there's a way that Netflix shows are created and filmed where they've got to take these simple shots that are easy to see on a phone. You're watching on a phone or a tablet, and it's still got to flow seamlessly. So while I'm watching this, I'm like, oh, okay, you don't have this weird swinging shot or whatever. It's just like, color space, object, an alternative color space, or a mirroring color space or whatever. And it's just kind of this setup that they do with basically not too much going on. It's just like, focus on this happened. Oh, look, there's a lady inside a clam and she's breathing heavy. It's like, I just got out of the ocean, so yeah.
Well, I think she was there because they put her there from the last movie. So.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'm just saying the visual looked just curious to me. It's just like, the way it was set up and everything. B- though, because I like what they're going for. I like what they're trying. I wanted to see a lot more of the lore, a lot more of just the weirdness of it. If you're talking about Immortals, anytime you bring anything like that in, hey man, slap some other weirdness in there. Give them some weird tattoos or scarification, something.
That you've been around. You've been around. We know. We see that. Well, the whole premise was that person. Not too much of the story because it's not the whole premise of that first story, but that person's been in the sea. She's immortal for decades. Keeps living and dying, so they finally get her out. Now she's come back for revenge, so that kind of thing. But yes, that's kind of like the weirdness of it all. I'm looking at some of these comments. People are hype about it, man. The last one came out 5 years ago. It came out during the pandemic. That's how I remember it. But yeah, they like the fact there's Uma and Charlize, trying to fight each other. People said, hey, this is a cool concept. It deserves a trilogy. So it does seem like there's some love for this movie. Because be honest with you, it really was one of the first real good Netflix action movies that I remember seeing after some not so good ones.
The action was great.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And then so I think everybody was like pleasantly surprised that this was better than it should have been. So yeah, I think I give it B plus, and I think you said you give it a what?
B minus.
B minus, because the color.
No. I just want some weirdness in there. You throw Immortals, man. Give me some weirdness, man. James Bond had more weirdness, and he's like trying to play it straight. He's not immortal.
Man, there was what was this thing? It was
at least in the trailer, by the way. I don't know what it's about.
There was this show, I think it was called Torchwood. It was like a spinoff of Doctor Who, and they did a season where nobody could die. It was just like some special weird thing happened, and nobody in the world could die anymore. So people get shot, and they would still be alive. And they had some weirdness where this guy got crushed by. He was in a car, and he got crushed by the compactor. And he's what happened to him? And then it zooms in on the car compactor, and you see one eyeball open up and look around. I was like, man. That's weirdness. Yeah, that's what you want to see.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
So yes, the guy was still alive, crushed up like that. Yes, and that's some weirdness of being immortal, I guess.
Yeah, but very, very entertained comment section here. So I'm definitely gonna check out the first one and then come back check out the second one. And as always, flame us in the comments and let us know what you think about this, because we do this and we want to be honest with how we feel about it, and we're always not always educated. Well, I'm not always educated on what I'm watching here. So, but it's a trailer. That's what it's supposed to do, right? Tell me something. So
yeah, I'm not too educated too, man. I just know a little something. Come here. Here's the 250 things that you missed on this trailer.
Somebody please do a trailer breakdown of how we went wrong.
Man, I call cap on some of those, man. They be making up stuff. Well, this is from a scene from, then they from Shakespeare, and they do like a 2-minute diatribe of Shakespeare. And I'm like, come on, man, just get back to the TV show. Yeah. So anyway, I think we both said, interested about this one. So again, guys, thanks for watching this trailer reaction with us. Leave a comment, let us know what you think, and then as always, check out our page for more.
If you're immortal, shouldn't you always have some type of historical mark about you? That's the one thing I was missing. Yeah, there was the clam looked historic, but I'm expecting to see some old shit. It's supposed to be the old guard. It looked like last Tuesday's guard. All right, I'm sorry, I'm done.
Yeah, good point. It's like the only reason why the old guard is because they flash back, to your point. But I'm sure they had some tattoos and stuff. I think that was the whole premise, but you're right, there's not. And there was like a necklace or something from, who she was before. But yeah, it's a whole thing. But anyway, guys, go check out leave a comment, flame us if you don't believe what we're saying, and let us know what you think. Check out our page for more information as always.
Not only this trailer, but if out there you have any ideas for other stuff we should react to, other types of trailers, we want to keep these short form trailers for now. Let us know. We'll go outside of the box maybe a little bit if the people call for it. But in the meantime, thank you all for watching this trailer reaction. Be sure to leave a comment. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you think. And please don't forget to flame us in the comments if we messed up anything. And check our page for more. Peace.